Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and starting this one, Chase Dollander.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that's downstairs. And we're underway in Denver. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first.
Let's go, Chase.
And ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, Rockies!
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. On the ground right side. Farmer.
No, he's in
To
there.
first,
Safe.
and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Liner, and this could be trouble. Here comes Wood around third, and it gets by him. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Josh Bell. Very high with that one. Ball one. The pitch. Just missed. Man at second. In the air, left field, Beck. And it's caught for the out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jacob Young.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Luis Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One and one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Low, the runner at second with one away. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt.
2-0.
Man at first, one away. Fought off foul. In the air, left side, Beck sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch is outside.
Inside, ball 2.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chase Stolander done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Ryan Feltner takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the batting order turns over. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball down the left field line. Beck sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Nationals 6 and the Rockies coming up. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Makes the catch for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Kyle Farmer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cruz hauls it in, 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started. Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. Feltner back to work. outfielder,
Counts
a
1-0.
6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to first, and quickly one away in the. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Take 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. A little anxious.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Two outs. And that's too high.
That's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a foul ball. Bell off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Missed inside with the curve. And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate, but it's offline.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down, and now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bounce to the left side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here is Hunter Goodman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball to strike. And that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Michael Tolia. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, nabs it, and there's 2 down. Jacob Stallings now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
On the corner for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in Denver, now the third baseman, Jose Tena. And that one missing low.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Beck makes the grab, one away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Doubled his first time up.
Go Colorado.
In there at the knees. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Ball,
Nunez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. That one missed. Out to center. Young under it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. So up next, Jordan Beck. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. Out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner on the goal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Foul ball there. Shunk on second. Bouchard at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. That is the inning. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Keibert Ruiz.
Let's go, Rockies! All right, Rockies!
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. One down. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
On the inside corner for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. And now it's Luis Garcia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Bouchard makes the catch. 2 away. Second with 2 outs. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wood right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Goodman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Nats up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Goodman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball for a strike. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. That one hit to right. Cruz makes the play, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, not going their way. It's 7-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Angel Chevy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. Chevy, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
One down, base is empty. There's a Iverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging.
In here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's outside, and now it's even 1-1. That one inside, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right side, Farmer whips it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in Denver, and now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Gore back to work, and that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
All these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Right through there for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brings it in, and there's one down. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And now 1-2. That one just misses.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Aaron Schunk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Beck, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere. Then you got to.
Is it the breaking ball in the dirt? In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now Sean Bouchard. Out to short. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. First and third, 2 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. That one the other way. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Nationals 7 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field. Now at the plate, James Wood. And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Now the 0-1. Ball one there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the catcher up to hit, Keibert Ruiz. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position for the top half of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Let's go.
swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is going to go. A laser to left. It's 9-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Here's a 1-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is outside. On the ground. And that squirts through. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 10-0. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Angel Chevy out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Seth Halverson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 with the count.
Way high.
2 strikes.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air out towards right center. Moniak makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So up next, Jacob Young.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Tenna off of first with 2 away. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. That one at triple digits.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slides, but it gets by him. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Seth Halverson will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. A new pitcher in the game, Victor Vodnik. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Throw over to first. Wood dives back in safely. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Bouchard moving back for this one. Makes the grab. And that is that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Nationals on top, 14-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
And that one fouled off. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on them.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Base hit, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33?
I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And that one is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here.
That's outside.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Around second is McMahon. Coming home. The relay. The tag. Ow!
He's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And the batter now, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. Goodman over at second, one down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Young pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now Jacob Stallings.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fly ball down the line. Wood on his way over. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. The Rockies strand 1, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here's the DH for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. That misses. Ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The Nationals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season. It's 15-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon snags it for the 2nd out. Two outs, base is empty. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug
strike.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beck sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a leadoff double. Jordan Beck now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Ball one, no strikes. There's the strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 61 getting loose out there. Number 48 also getting ready. And now 2 balls and a strike. Man at second. That's in there. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. Moniak at second with nobody out. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 1 down. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further tonight, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher now, number 61. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Aaron Schunk digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Bouchard in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. To 1. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Kyle Farmer. 0 for 3 in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Nationals lead this one 15-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. Vodnik back to work. Vodnik in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one almost got him. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a
get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Farmer. One up, one down. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Gets the call. Strike one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Just misses with that one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home cycle. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in for the third out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now 1-1. Popped up. Cruz on the move. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tolia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is down low. That's a little bit low. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, now the left fielder, James Wood. And a strike. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-2. That one lifted to left. Back under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And there's the ball. The Nats up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Outside. And it's 3-0. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy thinking it's something out of the zone.
Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Fouled off left side. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ruiz over at first with one away. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Josh Bell. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. There's a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. A changeup missing. Ball 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Good eye right there. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And that is out of play. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And a foul ball. That misses. Now 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The Nats lead it 16-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's
I got a
inside.
ball, 1 strike.
That's off the
Ball 2.
mark, and it's 2-1. And there's the strike. And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Mickey Moniak digs in now.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1-1 now. And downstairs. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1, and it's a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Rockies down to their last out. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. It's 16-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Aaron Schunk, the next to hit. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Two out, space is empty. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.